knickknacks in that place.
Who says?
I say.
That's why I never like playing with you, Gert. You make up the rules as you go.
I do.
Why can't you be fair for once?
Me be fair?
Yeah.
That's not fair. Why should it be her and not me? The poor kid. It's not fair. It's just not fair.
I'll say it's not fair.
What's wrong?
There's a handicapped girl in her class, and today some boys made her cry.
They teased her?
Yeah.
Did you stick up for her?
No, I was afraid. I didn't know how to be your friend.
Just like you would to anybody else.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, let's sing that song to your friend.
All right.
Put on a smile and be a friend to somebody new. Come out of your shell and be a friend to somebody new. 'Cause everyone is a VIP, and that includes you and me. So don't be shy. Come on and try to be somebody's friend. Say a little prayer for courage. God will take your fears away. He will help you forget about yourself and give you the words to say. Put on a smile and be a friend to somebody new. Come out of your shell and be a friend to somebody new. 'Cause everyone is a VIP, and that includes you and me. So don't be shy. Come on and try to be somebody's friend. Put on a smile and be a friend to somebody new. Come out of your shell and be a friend to somebody new. 'Cause everyone is a VIP, and that includes you and me. So don't be shy. Come on and try to be somebody's friend.
I will be a friend, and I won't be afraid anymore.
Good. Are we friends?
Yeah. As long as we don't play X's and O's.
That's fine with me.
Hey, where's Stacy and Martin?
Well, I know Stacy stayed behind at school because she felt pretty bad.
Why?
Because some boys at school teased a handicapped girl and made her cry.
What a bunch of creeps.
Yeah, I'll say. But how come some people are handicapped?
Only God knows why. But one thing I know, that God can use anything that's given back to him, whether it's our abilities or disabilities.
That's true. God just wants us to make use of whatever we've been given for him. Watch this and see.
The kingdom of heaven is like the manager of a company who was going away on a long trip. He called together his employees and gave them money to invest for him while he was gone. He gave $5,000 to one, $2,000 to another, and $1,000 to the third. They were each paid according to their abilities. The boss then hurried away on his trip. The woman who received the $5,000 immediately went to work buying and selling and soon earned another $5,000. The man with $2,000 also went right to work, and he too doubled his money. But the one who received $1,000 just hid it in a safety deposit box. After a long time, their boss returned. He called his workers in to give an account of his money. The woman who was trusted with $5,000 brought him $10,000. Her boss praised her for her good work. "You have been faithful in handling this small amount. As of today, you have a promotion in the company." Next came the man who had received the $2,000. "Sir," he said, "I have also doubled what you gave me. Now here's $4,000. "Good work. You too have been faithful over this small amount, so I'll give you a promotion." When the person with the $1,000 came to the boss, she said, "Sir, there was so much happening around here, I just didn't have time to do anything with your money except hide it in a safe deposit box. But at least you have your $1,000 back." Big deal. You're just too lazy to work. You should have at least put my money into the bank so I could get interest on it. Your money will now be given to the woman with the $10,000, and you can consider yourself fired. The person who uses well what she is given shall have abundance. But the person who cannot be trusted, even what he has will be taken away. There is no room for a lazy person in any place. So it is wise to use our talents to the best of our ability, and God will reward us for it.
That was good.
But the secret is, whether we have abilities or disabilities, they'll never be what they could be until we give them back to God.
That's right.
Hey, everybody, do you want to know where Martin is?
Where?
Look.
Take a little nothing. You can make something. What's it gonna be? You wait and see. With a little determination and a lot of imagination. What's it gonna be? You wait and see.
Hi, I'm at Kaleidoscope. And that means we're back with Sue Madsen. Today we're going to be making plastic lid mobiles.
Okay, Martin, what you need for these is just a lid from a container, yogurt container or ice cream container.
Yeah.
And you're going to need to collect some screw-on bottle tops from pop bottles, some string, and you'll need a darning needle and a pointed pair of scissors. Now how you begin is you mark off all the way around evenly dots where you're going to hang the bottle tops from, and one in the center. Now this you have to be very careful to do, and that's why you need the pointed scissors, is to punch a hole through where you've marked it, all the way around. So watch your finger on the back that you don't catch it. Okay, once you've done that, then you take a top and you punch it also. You don't have to go very far down, just a little hole. Okay?
Yeah.
Thread you have also cut into even lengths your strings. Thread one through the needle with a knot on the end. Put it up through. Okay? And up through the top. Okay? Once you get through the top, pull it down a bit and tie a knot in it so it'll stay.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Now, that's how you get going. Just keep doing them. You can put them at different heights, or you can put them at the same height. The most important thing is to remember that they should be able to touch each other. So you can't have one way up here and the next one way down there.
Yeah.
And in the wind, they'll chime for you.
That's a nice idea.
You can probably use other things too. Things that'll knot together. Maybe you can hang old keys that'll clang together. Yeah. Or maybe shells. Anything that you can think that when they knock together, they'll make a nice sound.
You know, most people would be throwing caps like this away, but they look pretty up there.
That's right. You can use almost anything.
If you'd like instructions for today's craft, write to us, and we'll send them to you. Write to us, because we really want to hear from you. Thank you, Sue. I always enjoy doing crafts with you here.
Thanks, Martin.
Thank you.
Bye.
I can do that.
Hey, Stacy, how come you're here all alone?
I guess I just feel like being by myself for a while.
Why? What happened?
Something awful, Durk. There's a girl in our class, and she's handicapped. And today they're
There's some other kids who always make fun of her, and today they made her cry. It's not her fault, Durk. It's not fair.
Well, Stacy, children who make fun of handicapped people don't know what they're doing. They don't realize how special handicapped people are.
Special?
Yes, very special. You see, Stacy, I'm going to tell you a story my teacher told our class when I was about your age, and that was a long time ago.
Okay, if you want to have a story, you're all going to have to settle down. Joey, you stop that. You come right up here in the front row where I can see you. Come on. Pardon me? Well, I'm sorry I had to talk to you like that. This is the story of Jenny. We know her well. She's our friend. She likes to be told over and over about the day she was born. It was a summer day. Not a cloud in the blue sky. A day warm and golden with sunshine. And then Jenny came home from the hospital. A pink baby, all cuddly and round. At the beginning, Jenny cried very often. She cried more than most babies. Why? Well, perhaps she saw shadows that frightened her. Perhaps she heard noises that were strange to her. When she grew older, Jenny always stayed close to her mother and held on to her tightly. You know what, though? When a kitten loses its tail, it's said to gain sharper ears. Now, it's true that a tail helps a kitten run faster. But a kitten without a tail hears better and can detect approaching footsteps long before other kittens do. Most people don't know about such a kitten's fine ears. They only see the lack of a tail.
Hi, Kitty. What's wrong with you, cat? Ain't you got no tail? This cat ain't got no tail. What, if you get a bit off? What happened to you, cat? No tail? Hey, Joey, come here. You gotta come see this cat. It ain't got no tail. Stupid kitty. No tail. Ha! Joey, hurry up. Get out of that tree. Joey! I'm coming. Hey, this cat ain't got no tail. That's what I've been trying to tell you, Joey. Stupid cat. No tail. The kitten has 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 no tail.
Sometimes Jenny would run up to her mother and clutch her tightly, for no apparent reason at all, at least none that we could see. And so we came to understand that Jenny's world was a little different, unknown to us in some ways. We began to think that Jenny lived in a world in which we might not feel completely at home. In a way, be like going to another planet. But surely all people don't have to be alike, think alike, act alike, or look alike. To me, Jenny is like a blue rose. A blue rose? Have you ever seen a blue rose? There are pink roses, and white roses, and yellow roses, and lots of red roses. But blue? Every gardener would love to raise a blue rose. People would come from afar just to see it. It is rare and different and beautiful. Jenny is different too. And so, in a way, she is like a blue rose. I sometimes think that Jenny is like a bird with very short wings. For such a bird, flying is very hard. It takes more strength, more effort, more time. A bird with normal wings takes flying for granted. But a bird with short wings has to work much harder at learning, and in a way, it has to be smarter. And so you see, we have to understand how much Jenny has accomplished when she does learn something. But there is another Jenny, a Jenny who, on a stormy winter afternoon, sits in her little rocking chair alone and rocks, holding her doll in her arms. She is very troubled and puzzled, and she says slowly,
Mommy, Sally says I'm retarded. What does that mean, Mommy? Retarded? The children say retarded and laugh. Why?
There are many things that Jenny does not understand. There are many things that other people don't understand about Jenny. That Jenny is like a kitten without a tail. That she's like a bird with shorter wings and has to be protected. Jenny is like a blue rose, delicate and lovely. And because there are so few blue roses, we don't know much about them. We only know that they have to be tended more carefully and loved more.
That was a wonderful story, Durk. Now I understand how special she is, just like a blue rose. Thanks, Durk.
That's okay, Stacy. I just wished everyone would realize what you know now. They wouldn't make fun of Blue Rose. But maybe someday they will understand, too.
I've got a letter from Jennifer. It says, Dear Circle Square, I like the songs that you sing very much. And I'd like one of your songbooks. I was wondering if anyone of the gang has ever been shy on TV. Bye for now, Jennifer.
And I have a letter from Patrick Hitchin. He says, I have lived in Yellowknife, Northwest Territories all my life. In the middle of winter, it is dark most of the time, and in the summer, the sun stays out most of the night. I like your show because you use real people around my own age. Please send the songbook. Thank you.
I have a letter from Michelle. It says, Dear Circle Square, I think you should do a show on feelings. Like when a person goes to a brand new school and doesn't like the school and is homesick. Bye for now, Rochelle.
If you want a songbook or instructions for today's craft, please write because we really want to hear from you.
That's right. And guess what else, everybody? Make sure you put your return address on your letter, or we can't answer you.
A reason for everything. He knows all the whys.
Yeah, that's true.
There must be a reason. Someday we'll know why. But I can't help wondering. Somehow it doesn't seem fair. Why some people have handicaps while others just stare. Well, nobody really knows why, but one thing we know is true. God knows. God cares and He'll do what's best for you. So there must be a reason. Someday we'll know why. I know it doesn't seem fair, but you need not despair, or you might miss the best part. 'Cause beauty starts in the heart, starts in the heart. Well, nobody really knows why, but we know God planned it this way. He knows, He cares, so why not trust Him and obey? Trust and obey. And someday when you see Him, it won't matter why.
We've got to go now, but before we do, I have a message for some special people who are watching at home. If you have a handicap, remember this. People who make fun of you just don't know what we know, that you're different, rare, and beautiful. God made you a blue rose, and we'd especially like to thank Tracy Rousson of St. Joseph Island, Ontario, for the story of the blue rose. Bye. See you next week.
Bye.